interesting question. Are we all born with the same love potential? Well, I recently came across a post that posed a good question. It said, do you think it is possible that some people are born to give more love than they will ever get in return? And I think we all know people who give and give but don't quite receive. So ladies, are some people born to nurture and take care of others?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's the whole question of nature versus nurture. I think there are a lot of things that are naturally innate to us. Jeannie, you have a bunch of siblings. You could be raised in the same home, under the same roof with the same parents, and you're still going to be different. You're going to be the individuals that you are. There are things that are our nature, and then there's things that happen to us along the way in life that become how we end up. So I think it is twofold. So I would say, yes, there are some people that naturally... that's just who they are. They're going to love more.
What are you, though? Are you more of a lover or more of a receiver?
Ooh, it's difficult. Because my relationships with men and women are very different. So, like, my romantic relationships have been tumultuous because I've always been probably doing too much. Like, we be talking on this show, and I see Garcella's like, why are you doing that for a man? Like, overly romantic, overly wanting to love. Versus, I feel like in friendships and family, I feel like my family more dotes on me than I do on them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you believe when it comes to romantic relationships, you know, a lot of older women would always say, make sure the man loves you more than you love them.
Yeah.
That is a big
I've heard that.
I believe in that.
Growing up.
I believe in that.
You believe in it?
I do. I believe in that because I think it's women's nature to naturally love more. Like, if we're going to take it biblical style, the Bible says that we are loved the way that a mother loves their child. Because, guys, there's something to talk about that. Like, it's innate in us to love on just a level that is unconditional. That's why we take men back. That's why we're forgiving. That's why, right? So I think that if you marry a man who genuinely loves you on a whole other level, one, I think that naturally with time, you will love them for the way that they love you. And then the second part is that I think at some point it evens out.
Oh, I could see that.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
At some point it evens out for the natural person that a woman is versus a man. I don't know, it's just my theory.
I do want to know, how do you teach a child empathy? How do you really teach a child to naturally care? Because what we're talking about today is adults who nurture, like adults who reach out and help beyond their own comfort levels, right? And if you look at society today, I mean, we're in a world now where people see crime and they'll video record before they jump in and help.
Right. Yeah.
Like, how do you teach somebody to have that innate need of like, no, I got to get out of my comfort zone and jump in and do something?
I think you have to model it.
That's what I was
think you have to model it for little kids. I feel like you have to show them compassion at an early age. And I think that's giving back. That's getting them to... I used to do this a long time ago when the boys were little. Because they're twins, we'd get so many presents. And so I'd have them pick out a couple of presents, maybe for a kid that didn't get a lot of presents.
Yeah.
And I think you teach that, you model that so that they understand. But I feel like I'm a lover. I am here to love others, and I feel like I'm very nurturing, and I love my friends and my family. And I think some people just receive and feel like that's all they're supposed to do, not give it. What would you say you are?
I think I'm definitely a lover. I'm that strong friend, but you're right. I think, and we're starting this whole campaign now to check on our strong friends.
Yes.
Because I think for a long time, especially our single mothers and single parents, they're so strong and we don't check on them. So we are now starting this whole hashtag. It's like hashtag check on your strong friends.
I love that.
Because that's giving back. Because a lot of times the strong people, they just, you know, give, and they never receive. And that's why you feel and you see them have this hardness. And then it hits them maybe later on in life, like, dang, I feel like by myself or alone and stuff like that. So it's good to check in with your strong friends.
And they may not feel hardness, but every now and then they may feel alone. So check on me.
Or feel like they've been used.
So check on me from time to time.
Okay.